Hey, what's going on, guys? Mutt Sniper here. Welcome back to the Madden 17 Ultimate Team sniping video, guys. Now, today's one is going to be a little bit different. We are still focusing on this NFL draft promo because, as I said in the past two videos we've done, this thing has just been lit. It has gotten me back into Madden for sure, especially the sniping aspect, just because it felt like sniping had been on a downhill slope for so long. And now, for some reason, with this NFL draft promo, I've just found so many different ways that you can use the cards, these new cards they put into the game to just make a lot of coins. As you can see, I'm a little bit low on coins right now, but I'll tell you, that's because I've been making some upgrades to my team in preparation for that gameplay. I've been doing a lot of practice, actually getting back into Mutt seasons, playing some of that, and I realized I have some big holes in my team right now, so I've been making upgrades to those certain positions where I really needed the upgrades, and then hopefully once I get all the kinks worked out with my team, I will be hitting you guys with my first ever gameplay on this channel, which I'm so excited to do. For the time being, I'm going to go ahead and get into this coin making method in just a second, but if you guys could all go down below the video right now and drop a like, it'd be much appreciated. Let's aim for 100 likes on this video. If we could hit that, that'd be very amazing. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get straight into this. You're going to be making money by doing these NFL draft sets, not this very top one, which I believe we talked about in the last video, but actually doing the player sets. Now you might think, that's going to take a long time, is it really worth it? Trust me, once I start talking about how much coins you can potentially make doing this method, I think a lot of you guys are going to be interested in this. So I guess to start this off here, I'm going to preface it kind of telling you guys how I first realized this could be super profitable. So originally, I wanted this Mike Williams on my team because I had heard that he's a really good wide receiver. And I was like, well, his cards are kind of expensive. I wonder if I were to go through and actually do this set, if I could do it for cheaper. So what I did was I looked at the price of his card. Then I went to the price of his gold card. And I figured out, okay, I'm going to need 15 of those. So I figured out how much it would cost to get 15 of those. And I was like, okay, I need 27, I need 20 of the number 7 pick collectible as well. So I totaled that up, figured out how much that would cost. Obviously, this price right here was much cheaper, and actually his player price was much cheaper as well. So at the time, I could do this for super cheap. Let me actually go ahead and figure out, I wrote it down how much I paid to do for the Mike Williams, so give me 1 second. Okay, so I've actually done 4 of these sets in total, but the only one of them I didn't write down is Mike Williams. Let me go ahead, if I just get an idea of how much he was going for yesterday, I'll be able to tell you how much I paid for him. So yesterday, looks like he was going for like 250,000 coins. I went way below market value. I'll tell you, if I had just bought him straight up on the auction house, I think it would have been like 250 to 260,000 coins. And I ended up, after doing the set, I was picking up these gold cards for super cheap. I mean, you're talking like 7,000 to 9,000 maybe. And then these, I was getting them all for like 3,000. I think I don't remember exactly how much I was paying for everything, but I think I ended up only paying around 200,000. So I saved like 50,000 coins by doing the set. Now, it did take a little bit of time, but to me, it was worth saving that 50,000 coins because, I don't know, for me, it's kind of fun to do stuff like this. But anyway, I'll show you how you can make coins doing this because you can save a lot bigger than I even did on this first one. So then, after I did that one, I decided, okay, I also want a cornerback. So I went ahead and did the same thing with Lattimore here. He is on my team now. And I wrote down this stuff for this one. So I bought his 15 gold cards for a total of 262,000 coins. Then I bought the 20 collectibles you need for a total of about 77,000 coins. So my total cost to complete the set for this card was 339,000 coins. Now, when I was doing the set, the card was going for about 400 to 410,000 yesterday. So I was like 60,000 below that, which I felt pretty good about. Today though, he's gone down a little bit. Still going for a decent amount above that though. He's going for about 380,000 coins. So I'm still 41,000 coins below that, which again, not really worth it if you're trying to make coins, but if you just want to go ahead and get these cards for cheap, that's what you should do. You should just do the sets. You shouldn't go ahead, I mean, if you have 50,000 coins, 100,000 coins to waste, I guess, but if you're watching this channel and you like making coins, I'm sure like me, we're like, if I don't have to waste that 50 to 100,000 coins, I'm not going to. I'd rather just take the time and do the set. But yeah, that being said, that's kind of the first way to look at this. If you're just trying to get these new NFL draft players for cheap, you can do that. But now we have that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about if you are actually trying to make coins, how you can go about doing that with these same exact sets. So as I said, I've done this 4 times. 3 of those times, though, was just to get the player on my team, like Mike Williams, Marshawn Lattimore, and the other one I did again on my team was David Njoku, who I got 50,000 coins below market, so I think that one was worth it as well. But I did do one where I just noticed that his gold cards were going for super cheap, and so I tried to make some profit off him, and let me tell you, I made pretty good profit right there. So the player that I made profit off of, and this isn't to say that this is the one you should target, you really just need to look at the price of the gold cards, and then you gotta do the math, figure out how much it's gonna cost you to complete the set, and then if you think, if I do the set for that price, how much coins can I make, you're gonna have to do all that math yourself. I'm just kind of trying to give you some examples of how I've done it and like the basic beginning steps to try and do this for yourself. But the player that I made my profit off of so far was Adoree Jackson. So in order to complete his set, you need 15 pick number 18 collectibles and 15 of his gold cards. So now I don't have the specific information about how much I was paying. I know for his gold card though, I remember I was trying to aim around like anywhere between like 7,000 to 9,000 coins to pick up the gold cards. And then for the picks, I think I was doing around 3,000 to 4,000. I can't exactly remember. I do have the final price though. I did a set for 180,600 coins. Not sure how much the card's going for now, but I was able to sell him almost immediately yesterday for 260,000 coins, which after the EA tax is 234,000 coins that I get back, or about 54,000 coins in profit. Now, that may not sound like a lot, but I'll tell you, it really was not that much work to do it. Obviously, it takes a little bit of time because there's not always 15 of this card for that cheap price up at one time. But you know, you can just, if you see a bunch of them for cheap, you can just buy like 7 or 8 for super cheap. Then, you know, wait for the auction house to kind of restock and the price to go back down. Then buy the other 7 and do that same thing with the pick numbers. So, you know, it takes like a little bit, you know, it might take a couple hours for it to happen, but you only have to get on for like 5 to 10 minutes at a time. Just buy all the cheap ones up, then you can get off, go do something else, then come back on later, buy all the cheap ones up, and, you know, just rinse and repeat. And eventually, you'll have enough to do the set, and then you'll make an easy like 50,000 coins like I was able to do yesterday. So now that's the only example I have of myself making coins, but obviously I have 3 examples of myself saving 50,000 coins on the cards as well, which kind of just hints the fact that with these sets in particular, you can just complete them for a lot cheaper than the cards are going up for right now. Which isn't always true with all the sets. Most of the time, by the time you do the set and we're put on the auction house, you're only going to break even. With these ones, there's definitely room to make a lot of profit. Now currently, I am working on another one. I was hoping to have it finished by this video, but I didn't get around to getting all of them. I'm working on a Mitchell Trubisky. I think I actually have 20 of the collectibles right now, and I have 12 of his gold cards. Now, I did actually do the calculations on my iPhone, and I've currently spent 194,250 coins for all the cards that I have so far with this set. Now, if I pull up his Elite Mutthead right here, go ahead and refresh. Currently, I should be able to sell him for about 335,000 coins. I see a price of him selling that an hour ago, and the next cheapest one up right now for the buy now is 355,000. So if I were to throw one up for 335,000, I think it would sell, which after EA tax would give me 300,000 coins in profit. So right now, I can probably spend about, you know, if I spent about another 50 to 60,000 coins, I would still make about 50,000 coins in profit after putting this card up. Now this one I've actually been able to do super quickly. I bought almost all of these 12 gold ones in one go. I was paying about 10,000 or less for them. I actually even got one for like 1,000 coins. And then these I've been paying a lot for, just because I'm trying to finish the set quickly. Since its price is like up right now, I'm trying to finish the set before that price goes back down. And actually, 5,200 coins is kind of okay with me. So if I can buy the last 5 right here for 5,200 coins or less, I'll go ahead and do it and complete it on video for you guys. So I gotta keep track of that. I just paid 4.8 for that collectible. Now I'm paying 5,000 for that one. Paying 5,000 for this next one here. 5,200 for that one. And then I should be able to pick up the last collectible here for 5,200 as well. Perfect. So I have all the number 2 pick collectibles now, and I just need to get those last 3 Trubisky cards, which we'll see if we can hopefully do those for cheap here. I'll go to QB, and I'll just type his name in. That should be enough to only filter it to him. So if I were to buy these 3 cheapest ones right here, That's going to bring up my price a little bit too much. That's going to end up bringing me to like, what's that, 25, about 40 there. That's going to bring me up to about 260,000. I'd only make 40,000 coins in profit. As I said, I do want to do this before his price goes down at all, because I want to sell him for as much as I possibly can. And you know what? One's going up for 342,000. So I'm just going to complete this because in reality, his price could go all the way back down to about 300,000 coins, which in that case would not be very good for me. So I think my best bet is to just complete the set now, throw it up for 335,000 coins, hope that it sells pretty quickly, and then I will make about 40,000 coins in profit. Not as much as I was initially hoping to, but I've tried to do this set basically in a very, very short period of time, and so I paid a lot more than I really should have for these cards. So even to come out with 40,000 coins in profit, in my opinion, would still be very, very impressive. Alright, so just marking off the last ones here. Add to set all 40 items, and in return, we will get a 98 overall Mitchell Trubisky, who we are not even going to look at for more than 30 seconds. We are going to immediately put him up on the auction house for 335,000. I'm going to quickly refresh. I just wanted to check if that one at 342 has sold. It has not. So I'm going to do 335. Boom, there we go. Really hoping that sells. If it does, that's a quick 40,000 coins in profit for me. I don't want to end this video until that card sells, though, because I do want to prove to you guys that this is a viable way of making pretty consistently like 40 to 60 or 70,000 coins every time you do one of these sets for cheap. So I'm going to wait for that to sell, then I'll cut back to you guys, and then we'll end the episode after that. Alright guys, so I actually just finished an Ultimate Team game. Barely won the game. At the very end, count with a clutch field goal, I won 26 to 23, and then I was greeted by the pleasant surprise of coming back out and seeing my Mitch Trubisky has sold. So 301,500 coins I get after the sale. I believe I did, let's see if it'll still be on my calculator if it erases that data. Yeah, so I spent a total of 258,000 coins to complete the set. So I made about 43,500 coins in profit from doing this set, which is actually pretty good because, as I said, I rushed doing this one, so I did not put nearly as much time into this one as I did into the Adoree Jackson, I think his last name was, where I made 54,000, so only made 10,000 coins less in profit and spent a lot less time. So definitely, this is a great strategy to use if you're just trying to make a quick 40 to 50,000 coins. I'm definitely going to keep using this strategy until it's no longer working. I'm actually enjoying it a little bit more than I am sniping right now, just because I've been doing sniping so much that I kind of have gotten burnt out on it, and this is like still kind of sniping, but also just like a little bit more of like trying to play the market, mess around with the market, and, you know, balance prices, figure out when it's good to buy something, when you should try to sell it, all that type of stuff. So I'm having fun with this. Hopefully it makes you guys a lot of coins. So far, it's gotten me 3 players for my team for super cheap, and it's made me about 100,000 coins. So I'm very happy with this method. If you guys haven't already, be sure to drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and comment down below any suggestions or tips you have for me for future videos. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Peace.